we got a problem. Do you remember on Monday night I talked about Australia and I was saying jokes like they get around on dingoes and the rich people have kangaroos? Well, there's some Australians in the audience. Apparently they've been sent to take care of me. Go and check them out. Okay. Did you just stroke my horse? All right, go. All right. When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name and where you're from.
Thomas from Melbourne, Australia.
Jessie from Melbourne, Australia.
I see. Well, if you're truly Australian, how did you get here?
Dingo.
By dingo, eh? You came by dingo, you came by kangaroo, so you're from a rich family. Come here, come here. Good for you, mate.
Yeah.
Right, so... I'm going to play you, guys, a piece of footage. Footage is what we in America call, you know, stuff that you see on TV. And if you can identify it correctly, because it's the greatest piece of television ever made, and if you identify it correctly, then you'll be able to go to a restaurant in Hollywood at CBS's expense. Yes? If you get it wrong, however, we will deport you. Here's a clue. It could possibly be an Australian show. Best television ever made. Play the clip. All right, before you answer, now, we're auctioning off each course. For your starter course at the swanky restaurant, which is? Café La Bohème. That's French for Café the Bohemian. All right. For a first course, can you name the type of animal featured in that television show?
That's a kangaroo, mate.
That is a kangaroo, mate. All right.
She's a beauty.
She is a beauty. Ah, so that was my second question. Which kind of kangaroo was Skippy? This is for your main course.
Australian.
Yes. But think back to the song, the wonderful song.
A bush kangaroo.
A bush kangaroo is the second one. Now, finally, for your dessert and all the liquor you can drink at CBS's expense. I love this. I should do a game show. I really like this. All right, for your dessert and all the liquor you can drink, can you tell me Skippy's real name? Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce?
Is the correct answer!
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by PetSmart. Happiness in store. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly, everyone. Thank you. Please. Quietly, everyone, let your applause die away quite naturally, as if... Please show no mercy.
Man, that was fast. What the hell, man?
Yeah. They're like, hey! Boom! I heard that. Did you hear the warm-up comedian?
I did, man.
Tonight he said, he got the audience to shout, show no mercy! Which I don't think sounds very upbeat and supportive, does it?
Yes. Yeah.
I've got a bit. Can you hear my throat? It's
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. I think I've got something in my throat.
Really?
Something is irritating my esophagus a little bit. It's just a bit of a cold, but it makes me sound a little husky.
You sound sexy. You sound really sexy.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Sorry. It's just made me feel a little bit kind of, I don't know, horny. The weird thing was, I had it on Monday as well. And I didn't have it yesterday, and now I've got it again today.
Amazing. It's amazing.
What the hell is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's one of those recurring things.
Right, I got it.
Like, what's the other one? Herpes.
Herpes.
Yeah. It's like audio herpes. I've got... It kind of comes up and then it goes, but don't worry, you can't get it from me being this close, but this close you can. It's a great day for America, everybody. You know, it's a great... Please, show a little mercy. It's a great day for the Queen of America. Who's the Queen of America, Jeff?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey. She sold her studio, Harpo Studios, and they say it's haunted. Oh. All right, that's enough. No, on a cold, moonless night, you can hear ghostly whispers of cars being given away.
That's true.
You get a car. Ooh. Girlfriend. Apparently, Oprah sold her studio because she's decided to get rid of things she doesn't use anymore. Next up, Stedman. It is a great day for the state of Wisconsin. When is it not? But today it's especially great because Madison, Wisconsin is playing host to the thing I look forward to every year.
It's huge.
If you know anything about me, you know this is the big one for me. It's the World Championship Cheese Contest. Wow. It's the biggest cheese competition in the world. It's like Cheese-a-palooza. You got a poster for it? Look at that, the World Championship Cheese Contest. That guy there is known as the Cheese Whisperer. What could he be saying to the cheese? Our love is forbidden. I am lactose intolerant. I don't know how you can judge cheese. It's very subjective. I think this year's judge, Siv Borghold Skill from Norway, couldn't tell a wheel of brie from a wheel of a tricycle. Take that! Take that, Norwegian cheese aficionados! Did I just hear him diss our most famous judge of cheese?
He will suffer for this outrage.
Yeah. Now, some people say you shouldn't eat too much cheese, and these people are called doctors. What do they know? I eat it by the pound. I like that you can eat cheese even if it's moldy. You just cut the moldy part off. You can't do that with other foods. In your face, nuts. By the way, In Your Face Nuts was the name of my off-Broadway one-man show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I can't talk anymore. My throat's too scratchy.
That's it, you're done.
Yes, I'm done. I can't do any more. The rest of the show will be in mime. What's mime for racist?
Oh, I think it's this.
Oh, okay. You are a... He's holding up his hand. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I think it means, I hate Scottish people.
I think he was saying, in your face, nuts.
Is that what you were saying? Nod if the answer's yes. Well, come on. I forgot what I was doing there. I was waiting for somebody to do something.
Yeah, come on.
Every now and again when I do this show, I keep waiting for an adult to come along and fix it.
Right. No, it's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. Well, let's go to a commercial break. You do
All
that
right,
then.
sure. You're watching The Late Late Show. We're the late night equivalent of your mom joining Facebook.
Welcome back to the show. I think my voice is getting a little better. It's getting better,
Good.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it sounds good. Sounds good.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds a little scratchy still?
Yeah, it's less
Still
scratchy,
sexy, though. Still sexy.
Very much a turn-on. Very much a turn-on, yeah.
Really? What are your turn-ons, Jeff?
Well, AC outlets, DC outlets. What about yours? What are your turn-ons, man? What gets you going? What gets you crazy?
AC outlets?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Any outlets at all. An outlet mall. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, listen, you get me half price in a Tommy Hilfiger, I'm a Tootsie Fruitsie. Can I say that? Oh, come on. No.
No?
Hold on. I can't say that. The hell, man? No wonder my voice is like this.
Unbelievable.
You're stifling me creatively, man. People tune into this show. They can't afford cable. They want to hear rude words. This is their only option.
Man.
What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson? And by the way, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's the Australian flag right there. Look how I treat it with reverence and respect. Come on, Australians. It's just a joke. That's right. Just a little. That's an Australian word.
Well, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's treat mail time. Time to take advice from a man whose sore throat is brought to you by caretashare.com. That's a callback to Monday's show.
You've got to try and get your head around
yeah,
this. But
man.
yeah, all right. Do you want to do a jingle?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do our own jingle then. All righty? Tweets and emails. Tweets and emails. Well, I took me jumbuck out by the billabong and got myself a tweety email. Well, me kangaroo came over and jumped on me dingo. I threw out a boomerang and it came back an email and a tweet.
Yeah, here you go.
Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is from Carla in Berlin, Germany. Oh.
This means that we must talk this way?
Yes. We must talk this way because it's from Germany, and also when we talk German, we like to go like this. And then if I hit the bell 2 times,
We are still speaking as
German.
Germans, yes.
she says, Craig, my cousin and I have, und I probably is what you mean.
Und, yeah.
My cousin and I have a little bell like yours, and when we ding it, we speak American. Yes, very clever.
Always got to take everything for themselves. those
Yo,
fans.
ho, ho. Oh, what's wrong? Too soon?
Oh, yeah.
All right. This is from Laurie in Petaluma in California. You ever been there?
Petaluma, you know it.
No, I don't actually. Have you ever
No,
been
I
there?
told you, yeah. I got a timeshare down there. I told you about that.
Really? What,
Yeah,
is that the condo?
That's the condo, man. I
With
told
the
you.
refrigerator?
With the refrigerator.
How is it?
It's good, man. It's good. It's good. You should go down there with the fam, man. Check it out. Yeah.
It's going nowhere.
I know, man.
Yeah. Anyway, Laurie in Petaluma says, Craig, I'm going to call you right now if that's okay.
What the hell?
That would be Laurie in Petaluma.
Laurie in Petaluma.
Yeah, all right.
Hello?
It's amazing people stopped using these, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Hello.
Yes, hi, this is Laurie in Petaluma.
Oh, hi. Hey, how did you get this number, Laurie? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, it was on a bathroom stall. Somewhere.
You sound a little bit like the drummer in the band.
No.
You sure?
No, this is definitely Laurie from Petaluma.
Okay, Laurie, if you're really from Petaluma, name your zip code.
It's 17423.
Correct. All right, for your main course, how tall is David Hasselhoff?
Well, I met him once at a convention, and I was...
You're allowed to ask a friend if you have any friends in the house.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm on the phone. It's Craig Kilborn? Ferguson, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's 6'5".
You're allowed to ask another friend if they're a celebrity.
All right. I'll ask, Morgan Freeman is here.
Oh, really? That surprises me.
He enjoys Petaluma.
Hello, it's Morgan Freeman.
Oh, hello, Morgan Freeman.
So you're asking the question about David Hasselhoff's height.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a tough question because it fluctuates.
We're a little through the wormhole here, Morgan. How what?
Well, that's how you got that sore throat, I think.
Excuse me. Good day to you, sir.
I am everywhere.
What was that? No.
All right. We're out of time. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My first guest tonight is a fantastic, famous actress, movie star, American goddess, really.
Icon
I'd say.
goddess, yeah, definitely.
She's in she's in a film,
She is.
a lot of films, but the one she's going to talk about is Nymphomaniac Volume 1. Sorry, I get very excited when I say the word nymphomaniac.
Yeah.
It's on demand now and in theaters Friday. Please welcome the enchanting Uma Thurman, everybody. Hello, Uma Thurman.
Good evening.
You look absolutely lovely. Very elegant.
Thank you. You too.
Well, thank you very much indeed. First of all, let me put your mind at ease. I don't think my scratchy throat is infectious.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. But
That's
just
too
in
bad.
There you are. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. We had some Australians in earlier. How are you?
then.
I love your dress. It's very black and white.
Certainly.
Do you see things that way, black and white?
Not enough. Oh, no.
Are you in therapy?
Yes.
No, me too. I'm a big fan of therapy. I think if I didn't go to therapy, I'd be, frantic and
Crazy.
insane. Yeah.
Well, it's really lucky then that you've toned it down a little.
What did you talk to your therapist about?
Myself.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Do you talk about your dreams?
Oh, I try not to.
Why?
The day is so busy.
Well, what, you talk about your day?
Yeah.
That's what your husband's
I know, it's very
for.
boring.
Yeah, no. Well, what is your day like then?
Well, you know, it's busy. Lots going on.
You have children?
The number of them, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's going to get...
Yeah.
That gets in the way of some fun, doesn't it?
Well,
Oh, my
they are
Lord.
fun. They are fun.
Oh, sure. I can follow the party line, but come on.
No, well, you have children.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've got kids. Where do you think this comes from?
Well, you have
This
more
is from
than one,
preschool.
so you didn't stop at one.
No, I like sex,
So,
too.
well,
And sometimes other people are there.
oh dear, well, I hope that's not contagious.
No, that's contagious. Yeah. No, what age are your children?
I have a 20-month-old who's youngest, a 12-year-old, and a 15-year-old.
20 months.
Yeah.
You went again.
I know.
Are you getting any sleep?
Not much.
See, I think the sleep deprivation is the hardest part of being a parent.
Where, do you really get up with your child?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think what happens is that you get in the habit of getting up, then you just don't stop getting up.
And then you don't go back to sleep.
Right. You know, I don't really sleep at all now. A couple hours a night. That's it.
Well, that's bad.
I know, a guilty conscience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about? What about?
Well, you better hold this out. You know what? See that? I think if you were to put that,
That's contagious.
Then you're
Yeah.
gonna get the thing, you know.
Understand,
But it's all right. No, I don't really have a guilt. I've, done some work on myself. I think I've managed to forgive myself for a few things.
Have you?
I don't know. What about you? You ever done anything that just eats away at you? Eats away at you? Probably not. No, but I have.
Oh dear. What have
bet-
you done that's eating away at you?
No, I'm not telling you that. Do you find people trust you?
Some, yes.
No, you seem very trustworthy. I wanted to tell you my secrets there.
Really? You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wear glasses?
I wear contact lenses.
Ah. Do you
Is that
always
what
wear
it
them?
is? No, sometimes I wear my glasses.
No, I tell you why I'm asking. Because
Tell me.
ages and ages ago, this is true. And this is a little bit of a confessional. I went to a party and you were at it.
Really?
And, yeah. And I was looking at you. And I was like, oh, there's Uma Thurman.
And I look nearsighted.
No, you were looking back at me and you went like that. And I went, she must think I'm someone else. Have you ever at a party looked at someone and thought it was them and smiled at them?
Well, yes, and often it was.
Yeah, I'd say probably most of the time.
Most often.
Right, but that one time when it wasn't, it was probably me. You probably...
I actually have had the problem in reverse, where people kind of look at you and then they look at you like they know you, and then you worry that maybe you do know them, but actually you don't know them, so then you have to wait this really long time to make sure you're not rude, and then you're in a long conversation.
Yeah.
Someone you don't know.
I get people like who I think have been on the show, but haven't been on the show. They're just famous.
Right.
And I go, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you again. They're like, I don't know who you are. And or worse, people who have been on the show and I think they haven't been
And
on
you
the show.
forgot.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing. They come up to you and they go like, hey, and I'm like,
Does,
you know,
does it eat away at you?
nah. A little bit.
Tiny bit, yeah.
No.
That's all the little things that add up, you know.
Yeah, it is actually. Do you meditate?
I've been trying to, actually.
Recently?
It's been a few days.
Well, that's
I
all
have
right.
this little thing on my iPad called Meditation Timer.
Yeah, I've got that.
And one becomes kind of a slave to it. And I've developed a whole neurosis around whether I've done it or not. So I hit my meditation timer and I try to do it.
I don't think that's in the spirit of it.
No, I know. It's completely not working.
Yeah, no. It sounds like you have to
And then
go...
I have to keep a log about what happened and so on. So I can really keep track of my, efficiency with meditation.
Is that even a thing?
No.
Efficiency of meditation? Is that
No,
like,
it's
Schumer begins the meditation now. And
least I'm
proceed.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Someone just won the cheese contest.
is that today? It is. Yeah. Nice job. No, it's
Kind of like Hunger Games, or maybe they were put out of the contest. The names shine.
the
above
name shines
Wisconsin.
up. Are you interested in cheeses?
I do eat cheese.
Really? So you're not a vegan then?
No, not at all. No, I eat particularly melted cheese. Grilled cheese, sandwiches to be exact.
Yeah, I understand the melted cheese concept, Uma, but I refer you to. Have you ever gone specialized? Have you ever gone fondue?
You refer me to like a Foreman grill?
Wow, you got a Foreman grill?
No, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you do. Come
No,
on, yeah, you do.
I've moved on to the panini maker. I'm sorry.
A panini maker's just.
Open-faced in the frying pan, you know, with extra butter.
You're like a cheese genius.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a sandwich maker.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got kids. You got to make sandwiches.
You got to make sandwiches.
Yeah.
They don't eat grilled cheese particularly, but.
No, they don't. I thought grilled. I mean, my kids like grilled cheese sandwiches, but of course, they're Scottish.
But that'll do it.
Yeah, we have to take a break.
Oh dear.
No, it happens all the time.
Okay.
We'll be right back with Uma Thurman. We'll be right back.
Would it be all right if I show the children the whoring bed? After all, they also have a stake in this event. We need to see it, right? Let's go see Daddy's favorite place. Come on, boys. Oh. So this is where it all happened.
So, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I'm here with Uma Thurman. We're talking now about Nymphomaniac #1, which is the film that it's comedy musical.
Yes.
Lars
hardcore comedy.
Yeah, Lars von Trier.
Lars von Trier.
Yes, he's Danish, I believe.
He is?
Yes. He's a real aversion to traveling outside of Denmark.
Apparently.
Did you shoot the movie in Denmark?
No, he shot it in Germany.
But he can get there by car.
Yeah, he can.
That's the thing, because he won't go over water and he won't get in an airplane.
Yeah, are you phobic of travel?
No, I just like people who are.
Really?
I like people who
no
are
chance of meeting them, mistaking them from someone else.
Well, there's no chance of bumping into him unless
you're
you're in.
When you see someone who sounds Danish, you can think to yourself, I know that's not Lars von Trier.
Right, exactly. He's not
off my list.
Right, he's not in America. However, if I'm in anywhere you can drive to from Denmark,
then you've got to worry.
I'm on guard.
Is that Lars von Trier?
Because who knows? It might be.
True.
He's a very very stylistic director.
Yeah.
It's all very bare bonesy and sometimes quite frightening and dark. So this is not a comedy about an nymphomaniac who saves the day.
No. No.
I've saved the day, everyone. Let's have sex.
I mean, she might be saving many people's days, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's a real pathology.
It's actually, yeah, it's a very psychological movie, very psychological drama.
And the Nymphomaniac #1, is this like the first person who was a nymphomaniac, or the implication being there may be a second on the way?
I think it's just the first time you really spend a long time learning about a nymphomaniac. Like in a more detailed fashion.
Right,
you know?
okay.
You might make assumptions about a nymphomaniac, you know.
Well, yeah,
or
it's
think
one of
I
these...
might be a nymphomaniac to yourself sometime. But when you watch this movie, you'll be sure that you might not be.
Yeah, no, I think I might have been...
It sets the bar quite high for what is and is not a nymphomaniac.
Well, what is a nymphomaniac? Is someone who
A very
uses...
busy person.
Yeah, that's true, but also someone
who can't really
uses...
hold down a job.
Well, you can. It's an addiction, isn't it?
It's like a very busy job.
It's you use sex compulsively.
Apparently so. It's fascinating.
Well, you know, I think I might have done that in the past.
Really?
Sure.
But you're lucky, you know, only recently they would call that a sex addict, because you're
I never said I was a sex addict. Whoa.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean...
You know, I'm an enthusiastic amateur, but I wouldn't say addict. And also, I find as time goes by, I begin to...
Get married.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Get married again.
And the kids, you know, they're awake.
Yeah.
Things are going on. There's stuff on TV.
Stuff to do.
You know, then I could watch The Wire again. It's a good show.
Sounds exciting around your house.
It is. That is exciting to me now.
Well, The Wire is a very good show.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lucky there's a lot of them, too, so you can really spread it out over many weeks and days.
Are you mocking me, Uma? You're mocking me.
No, I wouldn't mock you.
I think, a little
Such
mocky.
a funny man.
No, I think you're coming in from the side and mocking from the side.
Oh, no.
It's the old Australian mock.
No, it's none of that.
Anyway, we're done.
Okay.
We're out of time. We are, as Lars von Trier would say, halfway through the movie.
Okay.
You're welcome, 5 people. Yeah, so how do you want to finish it up? Awkward pause, meditation, whatever you want.
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause is good. Uma Thurman, everybody. My next guest is a terrific actor. He stars on a TV show, Legit, which means he really stars on a TV show.
That's right, yeah.
It's on Wednesdays on FXX. Take a look at this.
Then, on the Hillary steps, without oxygen, my Sherpa fell. My choice, take the blow from his body with my own, or watch him fall thousands of feet off the face of Everest. So I took the blow.
There is no question that you have been blessed. And I think we should pray.
DJ Qualls, everybody. DJ Qualls.
Thank you for having me on, by the way.
Hey, it's a pleasure to see you, DJ. You look great. I love your suit.
Thank you. I dressed up for Uma Thurman.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Dude, I was freaking out. I knew she was coming on, and so we had a complex plan to get a picture because I was afraid she would pull a restraining order on me because I was really nervous and I wanted to see her. And so we had a plan, and then I saw her, and she was like, "You look really nice," and I was like, "I did it for you." And then she was like, "Well, then we have to get a picture," and we took a picture. So I'm stoked. And she kissed me right before I came on.
Yeah. How have you been?
Really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, my show moved to a new network. They split FX into FXX. It's not FXX, it's FX.
That's what got me confused. What's the X for? Extra entertainment?
I think it's for I don't know what it's about. They spent $30,000 on media training, but I wasn't paying attention. And so what happened is they moved us to a new channel to try to attract 18 to 34-year-old men.
Oh, I know how you attract that.
Wow.
Why would you want to attract 18 to 34-year-old men?
I don't know,
Is there something you want to tell us? Because it's cool, man.
No, I'm waiting for the cover of People for that.
Okay.
No, so they moved us to a new channel, and nobody knows where we are because we're between Forbes HD and something else that you don't flip past.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But so it sucks. So now I feel like the Avon lady. I'm going door to door to say, "Please watch my show."
So what am I then? Some kind of bored housewife?
No. Because I've never once, ever talked about something I was supposed to promote on this show.
Have you not, really?
No, we've never gotten to the actual.
Oh, well, let's talk about it then. So the show is good, though, isn't it? It's about that
great.
guy who goes...
Yeah, Jim Jeffries is a comedian, and I'm a guy in a wheelchair. And it's funny and sad and poignant, and it's the best work I've ever done. But nobody knows where we are, so it's on FXX on Wednesdays at 10. But it's really good.
You know,
dude, this is why we never get to what I'm supposed to talk about, because I'm a terrible salesperson.
Well, no, you're good at it. It's just that you got the time. There was an ambiguity about it.
Right.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. There's a story that I want to tell you.
You want to tell me a story?
Yes.
Is it about haunted house?
No.
Is it about naked ladies?
No, there are no naked people in it at all. It's about me. I was by myself.
Oh, yeah, okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so over the years, we've developed this relationship where when I tell stories about drinking too much or indulging too much in certain things, you go with me, but you give me sad eyes. Because you're worried about me, because you like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have kind of like a big brother, little brother relationship, I think, I hope.
Yeah, sure, yeah, it seems reasonable, yep.
So, I want to tell you something that happened to me recently. I stopped smoking pot.
Congratulations.
Yes, and here's why. So I went to get my card because I have insomnia, right? Because once I took Ambien and woke up with a chocolate milk and a pack of cigarettes that I bought after I went to bed. Yeah, I drove there. I drove to 7-Eleven.
I've had the same result.
Yeah, so I stopped taking it.
Yeah.
And so my friend said they have a weed called Sleepy Time. So I went and got Sleepy Time weed, and it really does put you right to sleep. Well, then the next time I was in the dispensary, I got more bold, because when you first go there, you feel ashamed, right? Because like you're doing something that feels kind of gross. And so I went in, and they have all these interesting names like Purple Nosebleed and Mind Scrambler and Trainwreck. So I bought some...
Oh, give me some Trainwreck, yeah.
So I bought some Trainwreck.
Oh, you really did?
I bought Trainwreck. And so I went home, and it's like 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and I have to work the next day, but not early. So I want to go to bed. So I smoke some Trainwreck, and then I over-smoke and get really scared and start freaking out, like my heart's beating. And then I looked online, and it said, what you do is don't call anybody. Just because everybody wants to go to the hospital, right? So they said, don't call anybody, but do something that doesn't engage your mind, right? I mean, that's like non-threatening. So I started watching this PBS documentary about Mary Pickford, and Mary Pickford was the first movie star ever, right? Like in the 20s, and I know nothing about her. So I'm watching this documentary, and in the middle of it, all of a sudden, I'm predicting what's gonna happen next. I know nothing about Mary Pickford. But I know what's gonna happen in like 5 minutes in her life. So I start freaking out. And so I think, oh my God, I'm Mary Pickford reincarnated. And so, no, listen, so I went online and saw that she died the same year I was born, and I was like, oh my God, I'm Mary Pickford. So I start calling people, and by this time it's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, dude, I'm freaking out, I'm Mary Pickford, call me back. And everybody's asleep because it's like really early in the morning on Wednesday. And so then finally I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And then I was like, maybe I'm not Mary Pickford. And I was like, you know what? If at the end of this documentary, she's like 80 and her husband hands her an honorary Oscar in her living room, I'm gonna lose my... And he did. And I lost my... So finally I wound up going to sleep, and then I woke up the next morning going, surely that didn't happen. Maybe I just got out of my mind. And then all my phone was filled with messages going, hey dude, did you call me last night saying that you're Mary Pickford? Call me back. And so then I'm like, oh my God, I'm probably Mary Pickford. And so I'm dealing with that. And then I went online to make sure that the documentary was even on television. It was. They played it one whole time, and at the end of the night, sometimes PBS will play things back to back. I was so high, I sat through it a whole time and then watched it again. I knew everything because I had just seen the documentary.
Wow.
And to this day, my friends still call me Pickford. What's up, Pickford?
That is a great story.
I've always wanted to tell you that, but I was afraid you'd give me sad eyes if I was still... I know, they're not sad. Because I'm not smoking pot anymore because I don't
that sounds like a pretty good reason not to.
I know. They should tell that to kids.
I think they just did. We gotta go. We're out of time.
Okay.
Awkward pause, mouth organ?
Awkward pause is good. No, how about mouth organ?
No.
Okay, awkward pause.
That will help the awkward pause.
Okay.
I turned you down for the mouth organ.
Oh, yeah. What do we do with that? I've never done mouth organ. I feel like Jimmy Wallace.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Does cat look weird to you?
I can't really turn my head enough to see it, but...
Oh, just over here, Jeff. It's just over here.
What are you looking at now? What's going on back there?
It's Zac Efron naked. What are you doing here, Zac?
No.
Good night, everybody. Good night.